I became involved with Dove because I was in an on and off again abusive relationship.
I was sexually assaulted by my cousin.
Although I was never struck physically, I bear the scars of domestic violence.
It was your typical cycle of abuse. I would get out, I'd go back. I wouldn't believe I was in domestic violence.
My earliest childhood memory is of my mother being beaten and dragged into a bedroom by my father.
I couldn't go to work. I became depressed. I needed to be relocated.
But not everyone's as lucky as we are to have family that they can turn to, that they can run to.
It's a personal passion for me to be involved with Dove.
I made that call because I weighed my options. I felt like I at least deserved a chance to try.
Hope begins when the victim makes the first phone call to Dove. Healing begins when they arrive.
When I got to the shelter, it was nothing like what I expected.
When the victim comes to the shelter, they come here with just incredibly horrific circumstances, and they are welcomed by a staff that treat them like family.
Dove is a safe place where you're not going to be judged, you're going to be treated as a human being, and you're going to get the support that you need.
They're like lifesavers to me. I have girls that I can sit there, tell my story, and they'll sit there nodding their heads going, that happened to me, we get it.
I've never met a staff at Dove that I felt like they just came here to get a paycheck. I mean, they really cared.
The hope and the healing are parts of our work that are accompanying somebody through their journey, literally providing them hope that things can get better, that they can get out of this situation.
They make you feel like you're the only one they're working with because they're right there for you.
Dove doesn't try to make the people that we work with fit into our box. We need to figure out how we can fit into theirs.
Domestic violence isn't just a woman's issue. It's a man's issue. It's a children's issue. It's a family issue, and it's a community issue.
Survivors of domestic violence have a whole variety of needs, and no one person's experience is the same as anyone else's.
Dove offered the type of support I was looking for.
And I think that's really where Dove stands above all. It's the outreach, the community education, and the other programs that Dove has to bring in and engage the entire community.
I've chosen to work at Dove. Our staff have chosen to work day by day to ending domestic violence.
The abuser has a choice, and I had a choice, and I chose not to continue to be abused. And without Dove, I wouldn't have had the strength to make that choice.
Because of my personal history, I joined the fight to end domestic violence. I joined Dove, and we need others to join Dove. We need the community to join Dove, to join in this effort to help end domestic violence.
It's really possible to be an active bystander without actually stepping into the situation.
We definitely need your help. Dove has been in our existing shelter building since 1981. It's worn, it's tired, it's been very well used over those years by over 5,000 families.
And it's an amazing organization, and they do so much with so little. And I know that there's a huge need, unfortunately, in the community. And if we had more resources, we could be helping a lot more people.
At this point in time, we need to secure a new home with more modern facilities to expand our ability to serve more families.
And without other people getting involved in Dove and financially or volunteering and helping join this effort, we can't answer those phones.
We envision in our new building, in which we will co-locate all of our services, be more open to the community, welcoming the community to come in and be more actively involved.
Greatest gift Dove has given me was the opportunity to speak, the opportunity to open my mouth and share what I've always wanted to.
Dove gave me my life back, my freedom.
Social change is the work that we are doing to change the social norm regarding the acceptability of violence in our culture.
A powerful position to help instead of stepping right in the middle, because sometimes that could be dangerous.
By helping Dove, you're giving the voice to the voiceless. You're giving power to the powerless. You're allowing people to break that cycle of violence. And it couldn't happen without the support of business community members, of individuals in the community. It's got to be a group effort.
I don't know where I would be without Dove.
They're my heroes.